Alright guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another YouTube video. And as you guys could see by the intro, today's the day. We've finally made it to the track with the M3. We're here today at the firm, somewhere located up by Gainesville, around the Waldo, Florida area. But we're here, we made it, we got the M3 here. We got the helmet, courtesy of Rudy. Thanks, buddy, I appreciate you. Shout out to you for allowing me to borrow your helmet for this event. Caleb is also here at the firm with me today. So we're both gonna be doing this event today. And as I told you guys before, Caleb's car is absolutely crazy. As you can see, all the modifications he's done to it for track purposes. This thing's an absolute monster. So we'll probably get him to fill us in a little bit more of what he's done to the car and things like that a little bit later. As you can also see, he's brought his entire setup with him. He's got his change of tires and wheels. He's got his E85 blend that he has going on there. So far though, it's been a pretty crazy experience. There's a lot of crazy cars here today, a lot of Porsches. There's a Lamborghini here, a couple of C8 Corvettes. Really only like 3 or 4 M cars. I think I'm actually the only F80 M3 that's here. There's like 2 M4s and there's like 1 E90 M3 that's here. And I think that's all that showed up for the BMW guys, other than a Supra. But so far so good. I mean, the drive out here wasn't that bad. It was about a 3-hour drive for me, and I took all the scenic back roads, which was really nice. And since I've been here at the firm, at the track, we've already had our safety briefing. We've already had our classroom setting where they pretty much let us, know about the flags, how they work, how much time we're gonna have on track, what group we're in. I'm in orange group, so that's the 3rd group to go out. Caleb, he can do it solo. He has a yellow wristband, so he can go out solo if he wants to, but he's also gonna be running with the other groups as well. So I'm stoked for that. But like I said, guys, there's a lot of crazy cars out here. I'm super excited for this. And yeah, I'm just gonna try to have a good time. I'm just here to really learn the car more, better understand it, become a better driver, and find my limits and find the car's limits, see what the car can do and see what the car can't do. So hopefully I can experience that today while also having a good time. But I'm gonna go ahead now, guys. I'm gonna finish getting the car set up. I'm gonna make sure everything's good to go. I will have an instructor in the car with me for a couple of times around the track, just so I can be comfortable. And then after that, I'll probably go solo after that. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna finish setting up the car, setting up all the GoPros, so I can get the best content and footage for you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Here, when you're done, I'll take the wire and we'll test volume so I don't blow your eardrum out. How's that sound?
Good.
Good. All right.
Yep.
All right. So most of these turns are pretty like moderate to heavy braking. You're not really going super fast except for the straightaway here.
Okay.
Some hairpins. The first turn that you're going to notice when we come out is an uphill blind right.
Okay.
The Shark Blue 992 went off in front of me on the grass there. It'll catch anybody off, so just keep that in mind. Don't be afraid to use your brakes. When I instruct other places, that's probably the #1 thing to teach somebody. Is like, everybody knows how to go fast and turn fast, but stopping fast, it's like a fear response typically, where they're not doing it unless they're trying to avoid a wreck.
Right.
So on a track, eat those brakes up, use them, like that's what they're there for.
Right.
You can roll out though.
Okay.
To that stop sign up there. But I'll just talk you through the line and all that, and if you have any issues, just talk back to me. We can chit chat.
All right.
And keep your hands where they're at.
Okay.
Don't shuffle too much, if the car does start sliding for any reason, it's a lot easier to catch it if your hands are there the whole time.
Good to go.
Good?
Yep.
Good to go.
So this turn is really wide. There's that concrete strip here, but when we come through this turn, you can use all of this here. You can go all the way over. So this is a pretty normal 90-degree. You want to get all the way to the left here. This is that uphill blind right I was talking about. It gets really sharp, so pretty good brakes here. There you go. And then you can lift and turn. See how? Yeah, see?
Oh yeah.
It's blind. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just kind of line these cones up there. You're going to want to aim at that cone coming out and then get back to the left. And this is going to be about 50% brake. Easy. Off the brake, turn in, and then let the car go to the left. Very good. And just stay left. Because the next turn's okay. It's kind of blind, this turn and the neght. next turn, don't have good sight lines. So just keep that in mind. This is going to be your brake on there. in, and then get to the left again and stay left. This one's kind of just a dab of brake onto one cone. See how kind of weird it looks? There's not a lot of reference points here, so stay left again. And then this is a slog here. You're going to kind of cut this turn right here to the right. Just be easy through here first time. Because these curves, you can use them, but it's really up to you in your alignment. This is a hairpin, so hard brakes, and then stay right, tight, tight, tight. It's all good. Don't worry about your line just yet. And then just let the car kind of carry out. And this is a straightaway. This turn up here is probably the most dangerous one.
Okay.
Just because there's a wall, you don't have to get to the right. You can see the 3, 2, 1 cone.
Yep.
Break around the 3, just before the 3. We're going to get faster, so don't worry. Turn in, try to clip that cone, and then let the car carry all the way up to the wall. There's a gold marker there. I use that as a reference. Lift off the gas. There you go. This tightens up pretty good. You're going to let the car carry.
Okay.
Not bad, so don't worry. It's a pretty technical track.
Okay.
I mean, it's not high speed. The turns are very difficult. I like it. You're going to go all the way to the left, see where she's going.
Yep.
Follow that. It looks like you're going to go into the pits, but you're not. You just use all the traffic. So get as close to that cone as you can. Turn in, try to clip that cone, and then let the car widen out. Just clip that cone. If you miss a cone, don't try to chase it.
Okay.
Just let it go. It's not a big deal. And then this is that blind turn again. Off the brakes, you're good. And then just don't get on the gas too soon there.
Right.
Because it'll spin you that way. And then there's that cone there. I aim at that with my eyes.
Okay.
I'm technically trying to straighten that out as much as I can. Yeah, very good. Just a dab of brake off the brake and turn. This turn you want to get all your braking done before you turn. You can actually be on the gas through that turn.
Okay.
Get on the left one. You hear me okay still?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, that volume now is kind of weird. Alright, a little bit more brake, turn in. That's a tricky turn.
Right.
And then stay left. Keep at the firm side. And then dab a brake, turn in, and let the car carry left. They're doing that for them. Alright, go to the right here. That looks like you can go straight, but we're not rally driving,
Right.
so you don't want to do that. And then use as much curve as you want, but I'm not doing your alignment, so.
Right.
And then hard on the brakes, hard, hard, hard. Off the brakes, turn. Don't gas up just yet. Now slowly get on the gas, roll into it, let the car go left, and then trace it back to the right here. Kind of going to be diagonal. And then just stay tight right. And then right around this little curve right there, you can probably get off the brakes, turn in to that cone. It's okay. And then go up to that gold marker.
Okay.
See, now you're going to have a wider shot. Lift off the gas, turn in, turn with that cone, and then widen out to this clay over here. And there you're going straight. I don't brake until I get to that checkered flag.
Okay.
So, we'll adjust on that and we'll go deeper here. Widen that and then stay wide versus left to that big cone. Even the cone, even the cone. Very good. Off the brake, turn into that cone. You're going to play connect the dots. That's what you want to do.
Okay.
There's a knockdown cone there.
Right.
You can use all that track there, by the way. You're going to do that there too, and then aim at these 3, 2, 1 cones and kind of stay to the right of them.
To the right of that.
Yeah, and then dab a brake, and then turn in here. Cone, cone. Line those up with your eyes. Yeah. And then get back to the left. Right around that cone, you can just hit the brakes a bit, off the brakes, turn in. It's a really fast turn. That's probably the most fun turn.
Right.
Then stay left. And then moderate brake here. Off the brake. Oh, a little hot. It's okay. That's what this is for.
Right.
And then stay left. Dab a brake. And then turn in. I like what you're doing. You're trying to get on the gas right after the brake, which is what you're supposed to do.
Right.
But until we know where we're at on the turns, you can't really do that yet. Because you're getting on the gas way too early.
Okay.
Which is fine. Go through here, use all the track, try to go left, hard brake, and then turn in, off the brake, let it roll for a bit, and then slowly, right around the halfway point, you can roll back into it and let the car carry out. And then kind of bring it back to the right. Get the, right around this curve, just hit the brakes pretty good. Bring it into that cone. Excellent. And let it kind of wander up. There you go. Then a little baby lift. Then gently roll on the gas. Excellent. Right around that checker flag. If you're not comfortable with that, that's okay. Go right there. Aim at the cone. Excellent. Then aim at that cone. Very good. And then let the car go all the way out to that gravel. You can go out really far. Just right around that cone, right before it's a dab brake, off the brake, turn in. You just need to kind of hit it a little bit, not too much. Now stay left. There you go. Moderate brake now. Off the brake, turn in. Stay left, stay left, stay left. Right around that one cone, just a dab of brake, turn in. Let the car roll out. You never want to be in the middle of the track. You always want to be on one side or the other, unless you're crossing over. So now you're going to be crossing over to the slalom here. So you're going to aim at this curve, the next curve, and so on. Right, and we'll straighten this turn out, and you'll be able to go through this turn faster.
Okay.
And then let the car go all the way to the left. Just a dab of brake. Off the brake, no gas yet. Now gas. Last time you tried to get on the gas, and it was like, oh crap, here we go. And then go left. Yep, just like that. And then you're going to go all the way to the left. Hard brakes. Turn in to the middle, or to the right, and then you're going to go all the way back to the left. And now you're going to cross back over to the right. So you're always, like I said, you're always going to be on one side or the other. So you're going to kind of follow her into the that curve as your braking marker. Right now, and then you're going to get to that cone right there. Get all the way to that gold paint right here, and then baby lift into that cone. You want to be as close to that cone as you can, and then widen out. Right here, and then now you're going to set up on that turn right. So you'll be on the left. You're going to be on the opposite side. And turn. Make the turn as wide as possible. Put that cone there. You did really well last time. Let the car go all the way out. Very good. See how much straighter this is now?
Right.
You don't have to hit the brakes.
Oh.
Yeah. You're in for speed. Now, good brakes here because you're going quicker now. Off the brakes, turn in, no gas. There you go. Next. They go to the left. Dab brake, off the brake, turn in. Don't worry about her. We'll catch them. They'll hopefully bonus by. Stay left, stay left. Alright. She's a little, still timid, which is fine.
Right.
But just a dab of brake, turn in. Stay left. That one cone, just a dab and brake again. Turn right and then get to the left again. And then lift off the gas here. And then put your hand up and over your roof. And then give another turn. Alright, never mind. They're not going to take it. Go. So when we come out of this hairpin here, see how wide he went?
Yeah.
Hard brake. And then tighten it up here. So what you're going to do is get to the right where this 370 is. She's letting you go too. Very good. Alright. Brake in the curve. You're good. Very good. A bit more. Excellent. Turn into that cone. Very good. Get all the way up to that wall, to that gold paint. I know it kind of sucks. You don't want to be next to the wall, but it's good.
Right.
Lift off the gas. See how this tightens up?
Yeah.
Alright, go. Okay, now you can get your mirror there. Left here. Continue to keep your turn. I can see him on your side. Tighten up here. Then get here. And then stay left. Stay all the way to the left and then point up over your roof. Lift off the gas. Now you're going to follow behind him. Alright, don't worry about the 370, they already let us by. Just line these cones up. Excellent. He's probably going to be the fastest car in the group.
That makes sense.
It's a Miata.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, dab a brake, off the brake, turn. Excellent. Stay left, stay left, stay left. Alright. Now what you're going to do is pull down your brakes, like our flag. I usually wave at them just to say, hey, I see you, the flag guy. That way they know that you're not going to like careen off into the airport over there. And then we just kind of go highway speed now. They're not going to pass you. the goal on this lap is to use as little brake as possible. So just 40, 50 miles per hour. Still, you can practice your lines if you want.
Okay.
You're picking up speed every lap. It was awesome. The other people were either just kind of like at the same pace the whole time, or just relying on me for everything. Every line was quicker, quicker, quicker. I wish I had more time. I could take you out on like a little 50% room, not to like scare you, but to just show you what I'm doing.
Yeah, I love this shit, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I do this for a living, so I don't know if I'm the best, but I like doing it. You know, it's a lot of fun to instruct. See that gold paint?
Right.
Yeah, see how high you can get? Now it straightens out this turn, so you're not lifting as much.
Right.
That's the goal. You always want to try to make the turns as wide as possible. I mean, you still have your apex, right?
Right.
But you want to make those tight turns wider, so you can hold more speed. It's kind of that turn and this turn here.
Okay.
Just make them as wide as possible. You're still going to hit your apex, but use all the track. You pay for it, you use it.
Right.
And then just go in. You can drop me off wherever.
Okay.
I'm going to turn this off. I have like 2 microphones in my helmet right now. My head, it's so tight.
Oh, yeah. No room for activity.
No. A good job. What was your name?
Ben.
Ben?
Yeah.
James.
James. Nice to meet you, James.
You can drop me off wherever. I don't care.
All right.
Just rip that shit out of your helmet for me if you can.
There we go.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to keep the same instructors.
Okay.
So as long as you're here, as long as you don't go home or nothing, I'll be here. So every morning session.
Perfect.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
I'm going to turn this.
All right, guys. I just finished up my first couple of laps around the firm. And boy, was it absolutely crazy. It was nothing but an adrenaline rush. I was having so much fun. And I was doing my best to listen to the instructor, what he was telling me to do, the pointers that he was giving me in order to, you know, for me to be able to go around the track faster and, you know, to build more confidence with me and the vehicle. So, you know, that went really well. And I was actually surprised how much he was actually complimenting me on, you know, how I was doing and how quickly, you know, I was like adapting. You know, I was surprised myself, honestly. I just kind of, you know, got into a groove and it, you know, and it kind of just started to come to me naturally. So yeah, that was definitely a blast. After that, we took a little break for about an hour. We had lunch. Me and Caleb, we ran and we got a couple of drinks and some chips and stuff like that. And it was really cool. GT Rally is the one that's actually hosting this track day. And they had a hot dog truck come out here. And the first hot dog was on them. So that was really cool. Appreciate them for doing that, feeding us and whatnot. And then right before we were about to get back on track to go and do a second run or a second session, unfortunately, Caleb had a little mishap when he was actually going onto the track. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit of damage, nothing but cosmetics. The vehicle itself is intact. Caleb's okay, the vehicle's okay, just like, you know, just a little cosmetics. So then I opted to go ahead and pass on taking that second session, just to help Caleb take everything apart, remove all the stuff that got damaged, and then put the car back together. So now we're closer to the end of the day, and I'll probably only get like one more session in. They're doing free laps right now, I believe they call it. I can't remember the terminology, but they're letting everybody can just go as they please. So I'm gonna hop in the car here. I'm gonna try to get at least one more, or, you know, a couple more laps in, a couple more sessions if I can before everything closes up. And I'm gonna have the instructor in the car with me as well, just so he can continue to give me those pointers and I can continue to familiarize myself with the vehicle. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
What's up, guys?
Yo, let me tell you guys something, right? Caleb's car is so crazy and it has so much boost, right? This is not the first, but this is the second time.
Third.
The third, okay, never mind. This is the third time.
Clean run, bro. I got one clean run, that's it. I did a 121. Yeah, I did a 121. Haven't been able to get back since.
Right. This is the third time he's blown off his charge pipe. And ding ding. We'll get it, get the magnet. right, guys, so this is James. This was actually my instructor with me in the M3. He gave me absolute great tips, absolute great pointers. I'm sure you guys will hear them in the video. Hopefully the GoPro audio comes through as clear as possible. But I'm just gonna get his opinion now so that you guys can hear how he thinks I did via, you know, this being my first track event ever with the F80 M3, or just, you know, period. So what do you think, James?
I mean, it's your first track ever?
Yeah, this is my
Ever
first
been on
track ever. Never been on track before.
I can't fault you too much.
Okay.
It's hard, man. Like, you did a great job. So the first session, I mean, we're just kind of going around the track, learning the line. And the second session, I could definitely tell that things were kind of clicking. But I mean, I know we didn't have a lot of time together today because you're helping our buddy out, Caleb, over there with his cars, and you're doing the right thing for that. So I really wish we had a full day together.
Right.
Eventually that light bulb goes on, and you're
Right.
like, holy crap, this is how it goes. Like, this is how I do this. This is how I do this. But I could definitely see everything lining up. But like I said, we only had 2 sessions, and it really, like, I hate leaving people hanging like that. And hopefully one day we run into each other again and we can do this again. And maybe Sebring.
Yeah, maybe Sebring. I know they have an event coming up in Sebring. I think, what is it, in June?
I believe so.
I believe so too.
My calendar's so full of events. I don't even know what they just tell me. They'll text me or call me like, "Hey, come out to this." I'm like, "Oh, I'll be there." So
Oh hell, I'll be there.
I know there's one on May 28th, I believe, with pole position track days.
Okay.
They're a little bit pricey.
Okay.
They run a good event. I usually work for them, but I won't be here. I'll be overseas. But
Oh wow.
you did a great job, Ben. I'm happy that I got to help you out. And hopefully, I can't wait to see the videos. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, guys, this is James right here. Make sure you go follow him on Instagram. Do me that favor of following him on Instagram and on YouTube. It's going to be Junkyard Special. He was an absolute great coach for me today. I learned so much in the little time that we had together. Like he said, I wish we had a full day, but you know, I ultimately ended up having to help Caleb, which obviously I didn't mind doing either way. But I definitely look forward to, you know, getting coached by him more in the future, you know, whether that be at Sebring or any other track that I may go to. All in all, again, guys, like I said, please make sure to follow him on Instagram and also on YouTube. Again, that's going to be Junkyard Special, and I'll have his link in the description below. So thank you, James. I do appreciate it, brother.
Maybe one time I can get you for a little thrill ride.
Hey, okay. All right, guys, and that's going to wrap up this video. All in all, I had a great experience for my first track day ever. It was a lot of fun. If I learned anything from the little amount of time that I was actually on track, is that we do not come close to what these cars are capable of on a day-to-day basis, just driving them around town, driving them to work, driving them back. These cars love to be beat on. They love to be thrown around in a good way. So to wrap everything up, guys, I'm actually going to put in about a 2-minute clip of James, aka Junkyard Special, on Instagram and YouTube. I'm going to put about a 2-minute clip in of him going around the track so you guys can see what an experienced person looks like driving around the track. So I'm going to throw that in, guys. Appreciate GT Rally for hosting this track day. Again, like I said, it was an absolute blast. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.